Hello, future bug detectives, and welcome to a very special training mission. My name is Alex, and I am so excited you're here to learn some super secret skills for finding those pesky computer bugs. Are you ready to get started? Awesome. Let's go. So let me ask you something. Have you ever been playing a game? Maybe you're about to score the winning goal or beat the final boss, and then suddenly your character gets stuck in a wall? Or maybe an app on your tablet just closes all by itself. So weird, right? Well, guess what? Those funny little glitches, they have a name. They're called bugs. And no, I don't mean the creepy crawly kind. These are like sneaky little computer critters that make our apps and games act all silly, and it's our job to find them. And that is why you're here. Welcome to your first official day at the Bug Detective Academy. This is the place where we learn all the top secret ways to find and report those pesky bugs so that they can get fixed. Every great detective needs a toolkit, and ours is extra special. Today, we're going to learn about 2 super powerful secret detective tools that will help us find even the sneakiest of bugs. Are you ready for this? All right, let's check out our first tool. This one is a ton of fun, and it has a perfect name. We call it the Go Wild method. Doesn't that just sound like a party? Now, the grown-ups, they have a very fancy, scientific-sounding name for it. They call it Ad-Hoc Testing. Kind of boring, right? Here at the Academy, our secret code name is way better, the Go Wild method. So, what even is it? Just imagine you get a brand new toy for your birthday. What's the very first thing you do? You press all the buttons, you flip all the switches, you just play with it to see what cool things it can do, right? That is exactly what the Go Wild method is all about. So how do you do it? The steps are super easy. Step 1, open the app. That's it. Step 2, press everything. And this is the best part. You just click all the buttons, type silly words, tap the screen all over the place. And then step 3, see what breaks. You're just looking for anything that seems weird or glitchy. And the most important thing to remember is there's absolutely no plan. That's right. The biggest, most important part of the Go Wild method is that there are absolutely no rules. No plan, no map. You just jump right in and explore wherever you want. It's just pure, chaotic, bug-finding fun. Okay, detective, it's time for our second tool. This one is a little different. It's more focused, a little more mysterious. It's called the Super Sleuth Mission. This is for when you need to put on your serious detective hat. And just like our first tool, the grown-ups have a big word for this one too. They call it Exploratory testing. But we know its true name is the Super Sleuth Mission. And that's because every time we use this tool, we have a very specific mission to complete. Think about it like this. What if your parents give you a mission to find all the blue socks in your messy room? You aren't just looking around randomly, are you? No, you have a goal. You're specifically looking for blue socks. That's a super sleuth mission. You're investigating with a purpose. So how do you become a super sleuth? Well, first you get a focused goal. Your mission. Like my mission is to test the add to cart button. Second, you start your investigation and design your tests as you go. Third, and this is the really clever part, you learn from what you see and you adapt. So if you find a clue, you use that clue to decide what to do next. And fourth, you write down what you find, just like a real detective writing in their notebook. So, if the Go Wild method has no rules, what's the number 1 rule for a super sleuth? It's simple. You always have a mission. You have a goal. You know what you're looking for. That focus is your superpower. Okay, detectives, we've learned about 2 amazing tools, the totally random Go Wild method and the super focused super sleuth mission. So, which one do you think is better? Let's put them head to head and find out. Okay, so this shows the biggest difference perfectly. The Go Wild method is all over the place, totally free, just pure fun. But the Super Sleuth mission follows a direct path straight to its goal. It's freedom versus focus. And look at this, it breaks it down even more. So for a plan, Go Wild says, no rules. Super Sleuth says, yep, I have a goal. And what do? With Go Wild, you click everything. With Super Sleuth, you investigate one area at a time. And do you write things down? Go Wild says nope, but a good super sleuth? Oh yeah, they always write down their clues. So which one really is better? Well, the secret is, they're both amazing. You use the Go Wild method when you have very little time and just want to do a quick check for big, obvious bugs. And you use the Super Sleuth mission when you need to dig deep and find those really tricky, well-hidden bugs in one specific part of an app.
Wow, you all did such an incredible job today. Your training is complete, and now it's time to look at your detective report card to see everything you've learned at the Academy. You should be so proud. Let's go over your detective report card. First skill unlocked, you now know that those sneaky glitches in apps are called bugs. Second skill, you've learned the Go Wild method, which is all about finding those bugs with absolutely no plan. And your third awesome skill, you've totally mastered the Super Sleuth mission, where you find bugs by following a specific mission. Great work!
Before you go, I have one last super duper cool fun fact for you. Are you ready for this? The very first computer bug ever found was a real bug. For real. It was a tiny moth that got stuck inside one of those giant old computers from way, way back, and it made the whole thing stop working. Isn't that amazing?
Congratulations on graduating from your first day at the Bug Detective Academy. You are now officially a bug detective, so the only question left is, what bugs will you go find first? Happy hunting!